Hi, and welcome. My name is Jobo, and we're playing Vampire Masquerade Swansong. Range. Okay, let's see, what do we have? Bypass lock, consult. I don't think. Push, snatch, file. Let's see. File and then fill unification party planning. A file containing all the documents that prove that Journey did not neglect safety while organizing this event. Okay.
This thing's old. Does she still use it?
One, two, three, four, five. No. Analyze reports findings. I will not read it. Something else in here? Information notes unification party. Summary of individuals' files on the Hartford Chantry. Mr. Osborne, regent of the Hartford Chantry, ambitious and paranoid, extremely skilled in thaumaturgy, favors unification but mentions escape routes. In his private communications to be monitored, visits the Jefferson Library once a month. Miss Wakefield, Joan Ray's child. She is a secretive mind control specialist who supports Mr. Osborne unconditionally, although he continues to be wary of her. She supports the unification to support the choice of her regent, Mr. Samuels, child of Upton Rollins. Oh, that's a lot. Marvin Haney, list of vessels provided by Dr. Dunham. Senators of Hartford Chantry.
This is what Hazel asked me to bring her.
What? Jared Rory's notebook. Okay. Jared Rory. Notebook. Where are you? The time has come.
This thing's old. Does she still use it?
It's like 0, 1, 51 or 52. Nope. Incorrect. Maybe this one? 5 minutes. 08 05. I don't want to use it. 0805. Nope. Just because there's a where are you? The time has come. The time. Okay. We have found something. Who's this? Is that Jared Rory? Oh, what's that? Specs. Here's why I cannot do this.
This thing's thing's old. Does she still use it?
Wait, why I cannot use it? Auspex, spears. I have everything I need, right? What's this? Read. Jara, I would have liked to give you this bond that you've been waiting for so long, but I can't bring myself to condemn you to my situation. But don't be afraid, I will never abandon you, Jara. Never. We're bound together forever. We are one. Since that first night, the first instant, nothing can ever keep us apart. I promise. Who's that? Is there something on the other side, maybe? Okay, let's bypass lock. Caius Leto. Me to Caius Leto, Quincy Market. Caius, I never consider anything without new evidence. If you have any, please send it to me. And not on the computer. You know how I feel about them. Miss Drury, I have already told you about my need to investigate the Quincy Market case. I know that you disagree with my theory, but an aborted attack on the prince is not to be taken lightly. Could you please reconsider your position? Whoa. Caius Leto. Unauthorized transmission, that's not something I'm willing to joke about. No, I can't imagine anyone being able to hack into your computer since you change your password every 3 days. Besides, I thought you preferred handwritten notes. Unauthorized transmission. Did you try to access my computer? Miss Drury, I picked up a signal that appears to be an unauthorized outbound call. Could you come see me as soon as possible so that I can give you the details? K. Caius. Hazel Everson. I rely on my... Wait. Yeah, so it's better to read from the bottom. I know you ordered my computer to be searched. You don't have to monitor me like this. What good am I to you if you don't trust me? Jara, if someone is trying to search your computer, believe me, the order didn't come from me. I have every confidence in you, and I urge you to have the same confidence in me. Finally, in the future, I would appreciate if you did not make such sweeping accusations without proof. If you have any concerns, please come and speak to me. Sincerely yours, your Prince, Hazel Everson. I rely on myself to protect what needs to be protected, and I have my own ways of keeping myself safe from undue curiosity. Sophia. It is precisely 10 p.m. I'm heading to the party, and I'm leaving Caius Leto in charge. You know the procedure. Let everyone know. Have a good night, Jara Drury. To Sophia. Recent secure transmission code. Whoa. Duration August, September. Okay. That's good. So, okay, let's go out of here. Can we open any other doors? Pick lock, security 1 out of 5. Use key. Dejan.
Nobody here.
Chaka.
I'm going to be able to take a look around Dejan's.
To Dejan apartment. Let's see what we can find. Salem Gazette. Salem Chantry. What's this? Founded in the 17th century by Madeline Coventry, the Salem Tremor Chantry is one of the oldest in New England. The warlocks of Salem are constantly in competition with the Boston and Hartford domains, and have long adhered to an isolationist policy, convinced of their superior numbers and the supremacy of their knowledge. However, the alliance between Hazel Everson and Deneb Osborne seems to have shaken the certainty of the regent of Salem, who sees this relationship as a serious threat to her chantry. Leave. Guardian Ravens. Equipment. Cauldron. Greetings a raven. Corn. Raven droppings. Corn straw. Blood magnet. Equipment. Magnet. Silver bowl. Ingredients. Own blood. Concealment ritual. Knife candles. Fresh bird's blood. Skull. White candle wax. Okay. Really bad reading. Can we play? Inium. What's that? Polaroid photo. Oh, it's consumable. Nostalgia. Recovering memories and images of her lost past is what ultimately drives Leysha. Leysha. Restores to willpower. Okay, I know. Do I want to do this?
Tarot cards. How fun. The Emperor, the Chariot, Temperance. Easy. Dijon is thinking about taking a trip.
Oh, you know this stuff.
Just like New Orleans. This is definitely Dijon's place.
What's that? Observe.
This knife has blood on it.
Analyze blood. I cannot. Don't have enough experience. Aspects.
Well, what have we here?
My dear sisters, I hope this letter will reach you quickly. Things are critical here. It appears that we've been the target of a major incident. A code red has been issued and we have not heard from those who had already gone to the party our prince had organized for the unification. This could be in our favor because it's possible that the Hartford Chantry is behind it. Although I have faithfully served my princess interests while negotiating this treaty. This new suspicions could serve our interest in relation to a potential alliance between Boston and Salem. Rest assured that.
He didn't finish his letter. But that'll be enough for Hazel to make up her mind about him.
Study animal. Observe.
A bird. Dead.
Really? I thought it's sleeping.
He must have done a warlock ritual.
Why? Is that... Oh, didn't see that. Hello, hello. What? Crappy room he has. So this must be education. Okay, nothing.
This knife has blood on it.
Yeah, it has. We can deal with this. So, I think we're leaving. Show goals. Go to Halsey to investigate the other members of the Primogen. Use key. Nice. We have a key here. It doesn't work. Let's go. Can we open this?
Hazel told me to keep a low profile here. This area is reserved for the prince and her Primogen. Shit. Hilda's in her office. She's going to see me.
Mask of Stealth. Unseen Passage. Unseen Passage allows you to move around without being seen. In this state, it is not possible to physically interact with the environment. You may however stealthily read a document or examine an object. This power will be activated automatically if you enter a location that is prohibited. Hilda McAndrews will not run.
Shouldn't get too close. She might be able to sense me.
Why did you come back? Why? Other than to show that you're doing just fine on your own. If you only knew everything I've done for you. Ma'am.
Hilda's more concerned with the men than she is with Hazel. I hope she'll be happy to hear that.
Fine, Hilda McAndrews. Oh. Oh. You didn't see that? That's interesting. Read. You must forgive me. I admit that I went too far, but you left me no choice. You don't understand what's going on inside me. I can't stand the thought of you watching me grow old. Imagining that you'll go on alone without me after I'm gone. I don't want to just tell you that I could die for you. I want to be able to show everyone that I died for us. I know you're angry. Understand that you're risking your neck if I keep urging you to make me your partner for eternity without permission. So ask for it. If you love me, I beg you, ask for it. Or I'll end up dying anyway, because without you, life will be of no interest anymore. I know that. Hilda, I love you, and you're the only one who could let me add forever to it. For real, your ma'am. Ooh. Sire. The creator of another vampire. The sire begets a child. A vampire speaking of their sire is referring to the one that created them. Yeah, that's pretty... Oh, but she still has a reflection. I thought that there's no reflection. No, I cannot. Oh, I cannot do this. Okay. Then we're going back. Well, the way we've got here. Beryl Underwood. Ooh, definitely want to go here. Get permission from Beryl Underwood.
Leysha.
Yeah.
Restricted access means nothing to you, I see. Make yourself at home. Don't mind me.
Talk.
How am I not surprised?
What doesn't surprise you?
For you to turn up at a time like this.
The prince had me released.
Of course, she needs you.
What's your
I'm
game?
guessing she sent you to spy on the council.
I better change the subject. No. And Prince should be wary of everyone? No. No need to do that. What is he imagining?
What do you mean?
Tell me, do you remember the last time she pulled you out of your musty hole?
It's just that
You don't remember, do you?
No.
You're still having those little memory issues, it seems. And I suppose Halsey's here too.
Of course she is.
The more the merrier.
Don't start with me, Beryl. Otherwise...
Why don't you go out and play in the sun? And let me get back to work.
Play in the
work.
sun?
With everything that's going on, Hazel will appreciate your dedication.
Get out, please.
No.
That's all I'm going to be able to find out about him. Hazel's gonna be disappointed. Halsey's waiting for me. I hope Hazel will
Dear
be proud of
Sir,
us.
Miss Everson is honored to invite you to the Grand Unification Party in the presence of representatives of the Hartford Chantry. Your presence at these festivities is requested the evening of September 4th at 11 p.m. at First International Place, Boston, with our greatest respect and consideration. What's this? Dear Mr. Underwood, as agreed, here is our payment. Thank you for your confidentiality. You are indirectly contributing to one of the greatest forensic discoveries of our time. If by any chance you still have bloodless bodies in good condition to offer us, please let us know. Sincerely, Dr. Karen Parsons, Boston Medical Center. Bloodless. That's really interesting. I cannot talk to him. Where does this door leads? Ooh. Interesting. They all have their own.
The speculative news from... Oh, he's about as fun as his reading material.
Okay. So we didn't find out anything about him. Let's go. Richard Dunham.
Richard's apartment.
Oh. Is that where we must go? There's nobody here, apparently, so I can...
He didn't change a thing, as usual.
Oh, hello. Who's that? Richard Dunham. This guy? Child Halsey. Ooh. Generation 10 Biltmore. Anew and live. To preserve the masquerade. Wait. Dr. Richard Dunham is a member of the Primogen Council, but is still a scientist obsessed with his research and his patients. Notably Leysha and Halsey, who never leave his side. Ah, okay. In 1950, Richard exhibited his psychiatric research on the resonance of vessels, which earned him the support of the recognition of his peers. Where's the name of Leysha and Halsey? Children of Malkov. There's nothing about them. Quentin King. Halsey. Clan Malkavian. Date of embrace 1939. Ooh. Halsey is Leysha's daughter. Her Malkavian nature has kept her mind that of a little girl. For Halsey, everything must be a game. Hide and seek, a story, but above all, everything must be done with her mother, from whom she does not like to be separated. Halsey is Leysha's daughter. She follows her like her shadow. Or is she? Maybe she's her imagination. Dear Dr. Dunham, as instructed, I have prepared the donors you listed for the Unification Party. They will be ready for you to pick up at 9 p.m. at the Red Salon. I think that your guests will be impressed by the quality of the vintages you're offering them, and I hope that they will fully appreciate the fruit of your labors. Betty. Is that? So she called him a daddy, right?
I see guilt. Richard often asked me.
Oh, nice PC. What's that? Archived Confidential Report 1978. Unknown origin, 13 members of the cohort caught in a sudden collective panic for several minutes. Quentin King, our prince, called for investigation.
No, not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Closed without any conclusive findings in 1988, after the prescribed 10 years of investigation. October 31st, unknown origin, the servants of the Primogen apartments began to hum the same song for 1 hour. Quentin King, our prince, called for an investigation, closed without any conclusive findings in 1988, after the prescribed 10 years of investigation.
Hiding somewhere else.
Archived Confidential Report 1999, October 31st. Unknown origin, the servants of the prince quarters all laughed hysterically for 1 hour. Okay. Confidential Report 2015. Miss Hazel Everson, our prince, reported feeling a sudden and brief mental intrusion during her speech. Okay. Unknown origin, feeling of imminent death felt by several members of the court lasting several minutes. And October 31st, servants of the Primogen apartment began vomiting for several minutes. Whoa. The vessels present experienced uncontrollable crying fits throughout the night. No. Can I close it? Close. Thank you. Like, no evidences left. Insert floppy disk. Examine.
Only Richard would still use that.
Mr.
Yeah.
Teddy.
Dog note disk. Please insert storage medium. So we must find it. Okay, if you say so.
How many hours have I spent sitting in this armchair for my therapy sessions?
Okay. Ooh.
Richard always liked masks,
Why?
like all children of Malkov.
Is Malkavian too?
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Search.
Maybe I'll find a way to read it.
Floppy disk. Nice. We have it. Hey you. Halsey.
So, did you find your teddy?
Yeah.
No, not yet. I'm not sure he's here. What about you? Did you finish your job for the prince?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
I'm not done yet.
Not quite, Pumpkin. I want to take another look around. You wait for me here, but be good.
I will.
Okay, thank you. Oof. Now let's go. We must use a floppy disk.
Only
Not this
Richard
one.
would still use that.
Consult. Floppy disk. Dear Miss Everson, as per your request, Mr. Underwood came to the Red Salon to carry out a review in view of the collaboration with the Hartford Steamer. We can confirm that production can triple if we expand operations into our basement. I think it will be wise to create a reserve and allocate only 1/3 of our production to Hartford. We will also provide a temperature-controlled storage area for this purpose. As for your more practical questions, please do not include the formulas I have been able to work out in your dealings. Mr. Underwood also feels that we need to keep them secret in order to keep the advantage in this agreement. We both feel that convincing them to send Tremor to Boston to perform the blood stabilization tests would be a better alternative. As for an industrialized production of more than 400 units per week, I prefer to err on the side of caution. I am able to produce everything alone in my laboratory. Aiming for more at the start would require a move and would surely get us noticed by our suppliers of raw materials. I hope to have provided you with the missing information for your discussions on this agreement, which, in addition to the giant step forward that it will make possible for science, will undoubtedly be the dawn of a new Boston under your reign. Sincerely yours, Dr. Dunham.
Richard must have had a breakthrough, if Hazel's interested in it.
Let's go here then.
Ugh, impossible. It's locked.
Oh. Do I need to see any other? Like, let's get real quick there. Somehow, Mem looks a lot younger in this game, like, than her in this picture, on this painting. And that's strange. Like, why? No. Do I need to go here? And why is it still here?
Oh, shit. Locked from the other side.
Who locked you? Okay, so there is nothing else. Jared Rory, we have found something and that's all. So, we have something interesting but no info about the Underwood. So, I understand that next time we will play for this other guy. Okay, nothing here. Yeah, then continue.
Are you almost done?
Yeah.
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Yep.
Let's go, Sugarfangs.
Okay.
Leysha,
Yeah.
I'm all ears.
Everything went all right.
I knew I could count on you. Was Halsey a good girl?
Yeah.
Yes, as usual.
Good. Were you able to find anything interesting in Ms. Drury's apartments?
Yes, there was intel she had gathered on the guests, including those from the Hartford Chantry.
Anything about their regent, Deneb Osborne?
What? Deneb Osborne? Oh. Date of embrace, not so old, sire unknown. Oh. That's interesting. Deneb is the regent of the Hartford Chantry, a powerful kindred. His mastery of thaumaturgy makes him an individual who is not to be taken lightly.
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with memory magic.
Interesting.
I gave everything to Delsin.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. Were
That's
you
all?
able to see or hear anything interesting?
I was able to spy on Hilda. I went to the John's rooms. I picked up a file on our security.
I also found that at Jara's. A file on the party. It's a record of everything Journey did.
That could be useful. Give it to Delsin on your way out. Anything else?
Merciful. I was able to spy on Hilda.
Hilda was in her room. She was acting strangely.
What do you mean?
She was whispering things, talking to a picture of MM.
Touching, but that's of no importance.
Yeah. I went to the John's room.
At Dijon's, I found a letter addressed to the Salem Chantry.
Did he betray me for the Warlocks?
I don't know. It just said that he's participating in your project, but that he would have preferred an agreement with Salem.
Oh, I understand his recent allusions a little better now. I'm going to need to have a word with him. Go on.
I had a premonition.
I had a vision.
I knew you would. What did you see? Was I in your vision?
I think it was me. My forehead was on fire.
All right. Do you have any idea what it could mean?
Not in the slightest. Are you disappointed?
The important thing is that you're starting to have visions again.
But I couldn't hear what MM and Journey were saying. No. Don't talk about them. Nothing else.
That's all I was able to find.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you, Leysha.
Richard still wasn't there. Were you able to find out anything else?
Yes, one of my servants just came back from his bar, the Red Salon, as that's where he does his research. I had hoped to find him there. But she confirmed that Dr. Dunham had gone to the party early with a few of his vessels. I'm sorry, Leysha.
No. If he had been destroyed, I would have felt it.
Yeah.
I have to go find him.
You're the most discreet of all of us, it's true. But we have no idea what might have happened there. It could be dangerous.
I won't be alone. Halsey will be with me.
Of course. And one last thing.
Yeah.
Dr. Dunham wasn't the only one there. There was also Miley, my child. Bring her back to me.
Yes, of course. We'll leave right away.
I won't expect anything less of you. Thank you, Leysha.
So far, Leysha, I like her more because she doesn't have, like, she has her issues, but they're not, how to say it, they are not, temperament, or I don't know, issues. It's more like she has, psychological issues, that's all. But in other ways, she's a lot better than MM. Overview. Each scene ends with an overview of your accomplishment, failures, and what you could have done differently. For each success, your characters earn experience points. Thank you. Success, traits, alternative, failures. You have discovered Beryl Underwood's preoccupations. You could have spied on the conversation between MM and Journey. Yes. Introspective, -20 to the next experience cost for the Auspice discipline. Merciful, +10% success rate in rhetoric tie. Ooh, not bad. Continue. Okay.
MM, come here.
I know what you're gonna say.
Go on. I'm listening.
You want to know why Journey isn't with me. I'll tell you why.
Yes, please. I'm all ears.
Pretend you never found her. I told her to leave.
I was afraid for her. I convinced her to flee. I was afraid she'd be held responsible for tonight. I didn't want to take any risks.
And you're just confessing like that?
Assistant confessed.
Do you realize what you've done? I'm seeing to things myself. Go in the next room and await your new orders.
Okay, it's good that we have this option. I don't like to lie. Especially if we have found something that can help her. Put in her place, -10 to the next experience cost for the mental attribute. A sin confessed, +10 success rate in rhetoric tie. Ooh, really? Okay. So, Gallup, Basery. I don't know, investigator, veteran, profile that focuses on dialogue skills and the physical attribute. Profile that focuses on knowledge and skills that allow you to go undercover, extort, or steal information. Veteran. Can I use somewhere this experience? 5. Okay, let's go like a veteran. It's actually really suits him because he's a an old one. Sense the unseen. Yeah, apply. So, Basery. What you want from him?
My prince.
Gallup.
Delson. Zori. It seems that the
Bazori.
Camarilla is in danger. I
Camarilla?
am at your disposal.
What's Camarilla? During the early Renaissance, vampires created the so-called Ivory Tower to hide the kindred from the mortal composition. It has become one of the most powerful secret societies in history. Huh.
Your sense of duty is a credit to you, Caleb. You haven't lost your touch, I hope. The code red is linked to the unification party with the Chantry. No one there is answering anymore.
Who was there from our side?
How many of us were there?
Probably a good 20, give or take. Dr. Dunham and our top spy, Jara Drury, were already there.
We might have lost 2 members of the Primogen.
Any word from Hartford?
What about Hartford? Have you heard from them?
If those dogs had anything to do with what happened, I'll cut their throats myself.
Do you think they might be involved?
I don't know.
Go on.
It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
Of
You
course.
have no reason to doubt me.
One by one, the Anselai Heath.
Beckoning. A mysterious calling drawing elder vampires away from their... Wait, what? Thieves? And fortresses. The elders are compelled to travel east towards the lands where mortal and vampire civilization began, into the fog of a shadow war fight over the graves of their progenitors.
The beckoning, and go east. You're the eldest in the city now. Don't do this to me. Not now. I would be very grateful to you. And Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius with Jaragon. He's in charge of security. He may have learned something.
You can count on me.
You have my absolute confidence, Caleb.
Okay. So, we will figure out what he can do next time, apparently. Gallop. Where are we going? And what we must do? Find Caius Leto. Okay, this will happen next time. Pretty interesting. I like this part for Leysha more than for Mem. And we will see what we can do with the Caleb next time. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Smash like if you did. Leave your comments and subscribe. See you in next videos. Bye!